It's the commander. Everyone is talking about Flubs the Fool, but this, every once in a while, a card comes along and it just scrambles your brain. It changes how you view a game of Magic. You will watch my brain sizzle as I try to play this commander. Flubs the Fool, everybody's talking about it. We're going to talk about it today. Let's go. Welcome to the Attic. Manadad here. This is the channel where we explore what's fun in Magic, mostly on Arena. On Arena, you may not have known, Flubs the Fool. It's, I think, a commander set card. It's not in the main set, or at least not in the main portion of the main set. But we got it here on Arena. An 05 Legendary Frog Scout for a Ketria, a green, a blue, and a red. And you may play an additional land of each of your turns. Good value there. Whenever you play a land or cast a spell, draw a card. Sounds good. If you have no cards in hand. Okay. This wants you, otherwise discard a card. So it wants you to have an empty hand, an empty mind, if you will. This is, you kind of just have to see it in action, but I try to explain it to you and maybe jump back to the explanation after you've heard it. It'll make more sense after you've seen Flubs in action. What are we doing? Okay, we got Mox Amber, obviously works nicely with Flubs. As far as I can tell, playing Flubs, you really always want 0 cards in hand, or 1 card in hand before you play Flubs. You play Flubs, and you want to immediately be able to play that card, and then just kind of like storm off. Then you also want something else in like exile. So like an Otherworldly Gaze with the flashback cost. You want something you can cast from your graveyard so that if you have to dump your last card thanks to the discard effect, you can restart the cycle by playing a spell when you have an empty hand. So Otherworldly Gaze, Secrets of the Key could work with that. Wash away kind of a thing. Also, we got Madness cards in here, like Blazing Rootwalla. We can play that. Gamble actually works very well to find a Madness card to cast it when Flubs is out. I think there's a game where I did that. I don't know if you're going to see it. I had to play a lot of games. I spent like this whole week trying to figure out Flubs and record this video. So if you like that, if you like Brawl videos, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. I do try to make a Brawl video like at least about once a week. So, but you know, if you like Brawl, your encouragement is always helpful. Delighted Halfling, you know, Elvish Mystic, Land of War Elves. We got the standard like ramp stuff, Bindstone, Cold Steel Heart, Arcane Signet. Kinnan Bonder Prodigy is nice with those. Paradox Engine actually works when we're storming off. That's pretty cool. I had a great game with that, and well, anyways, you'll see. Portent of Calamity. This is a new card. Reveal the top X cards of your library. For each card type, you may exile a card of that type from among them. Put the rest in your graveyard. You may cast a spell from among the exiled cards without paying its mana cost. Then put the rest of the exiled cards into your hand. So that can help us restart the Flubs thing, I guess. Banefire, just a good finisher without being able to be countered in this format. Cyclonic Rift is great. Just the Wind. Definitely like this card. Put this in the deck. Madness for blue, and just being able to bounce. We get Underworld Breach, and we just bounce things with Fading Hope. That's pretty nice. Explore into the North. Lotus Cobra. You know, more ramp stuff. Questing Druid. This is an adventure card, so again, being able to restart the Flubs chain if you can. Stuff like Tireless Provisioner and where is it? Where is Lotus Cobra? The landfall stuff is nice. We got 6 and Crucible of Worlds to replay lands from the graveyard. I'm not sure about those. Stick around to the end of the video. We'll do a little evaluation of that. Displacer Kitten is another interesting one. Has some synergies. Storm's Wrath, Burn Down the House to board wipe. These pitch cards are interesting. Fury, and then also, where is it? Force of Vigor. Being able to actually intentionally get cards out of your hand so you can get down to that 1 card, so you play and play and play and play, and being able to do it without spending mana is nice. Of course, you want 1 ring. And if you're storming off, Hullbreaker Horror is nice. You just start bouncing everything. Chimio was a late addition to the deck, but I've noticed there's a lot of counter spells running around. So if you can sneak in spells you control can't be countered, that can just win against the blue decks. Tons of different lands. You can check the deck list in the description for more on that. As I said, it's one thing to try and understand Flubs. It's another thing to play it and try and win with it. And if you like a challenge, definitely check out Flubs. Check out how the games go. Let's see it in action. Flubber-rub-dub. Okay. Gotta make sure we have auto order triggered abilities. Okay. Not selected. I think that's what we want. We'll fetch lands. Mox Amber. Why not? Up against Gonti, Canny Acquisitor. This is another commander only. Spells you cast but don't own cost 1 less. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, look at the top card of the player's library, exile it face down. You can play that card for as long as it remains exiled. Oh great, another super high value commander. I guess I could dump the Mox Amber there. Crack this and get something with the greens. You get all the colors, I guess. Maybe need to put in a tri-land. Delighted Halfling. Would have been useful last turn. We like get a surveil. Snow covered island, we'll take it. Keep making them land drops. Mox Amber, why not? While they're tapped out, sure. So next turn we could play Flubs and Weather the Storm, which would force us to discard something. Is that what we want to do? What? All right. Flub number 2. Attempting to do the Flub thing. Flub-a-dub-dub. 3 men in a tub, 3 men and a baby. Does anybody want to match up with Flubs? Okay. We got the infamous Cruel Claw. Got a weasel with a poison sword. All green hand. We're gonna go first. I'll keep this. I guess if Dryad sticks, we don't have to worry about the green part. We'll see. Opponent, are you there?
I do not have time.
They are there. Okay. Glasspool Mimic. Yeah, we'll keep it as a land. Bit worried Dryad's gonna beat some removal here. Valorian Brooch. Equipped creature has non-basic land walk. Sure. Well, I could play this and play Paradox Engine. That kind of seems pretty good. Let them keep their toys. Infamous Cruel Claw. Good. So we can dump Kinnan, Ghostfire, Grape Shot, Flubs. McKinnon. Ghostfire. Opponent. Option to put in the command zone. Send face. This will land in. They just hold back all their removal. Just keep attacking. This is warping my brain to try and figure out how to play this. Infamous Cruel Carl, are you there?
I do not have time for this. I do not have time for you.
Okay, they wiped the board. That means Flubs gets a free reign next turn. Let's see. We play Flubs. Play land. Draw a Courser of Prefix, which apparently we can't play. Can I get a Surveil land? Doesn't look like it. Do the Triumph then. Trumpeting Carney. Covers 5, hits a Shieldred. Oh my goodness. Well, it would be nice for that. Boneyard Crusher. Which we could, I guess we want to be able to play lands off the top of our library. We get a Raggy. We could Cyclonic Rift. Double Strike. Equipped creature has Double Strike, sure. Play out a bunch of your hand, that's fine. We're gonna take a big hit here. Ouchie. I think we're gonna just do a full rift. Oh yeah, we get to keep our stuff down. Right. To attack with Flubs just to send a message. Hey, Lava Spur Boots. What do we lose? Do we lose the Sword Tooth? I feel like Riel's gonna make it life harder, but let's equip Flubs. Why not? Geez, we're at 6. Comes the Carney. Dark Ritual. Okay. Probably good, although they can replay Boots or Arcane Signet if they like. They can play Signet and then Boots. Valarian Brooch. Signet into what? Blades. Okay. Well, let's bolt the blades. Oh, wait. No, because if we discard... See how big Riel is. What? Did we not get to draw a card? What happened? Whenever you play a land or cast a spell, draw a card. What just happened? I'm not sure. Draw that many cards. Well, I don't know exactly why that worked or didn't work. Maybe we didn't stack the triggers correctly. Yeah, and then they kill us. Okay. All right. Well. Right. Okay. So we want to cast Flubs. I think I figured this out. We want to cast Flubs when we have 2 or 0 cards. No. We have 1 card in hand. 3 or 1 card in hand. Right, because when you cast, you draw. Probably just want to cast it when you have 0 cards in hand. Seems keepable. We can. We got a Misty Rainforest. Let's do a Surveil turn 1. Actually, you know what? We should have played an untapped blue source turn 1 because they can play their thing. Ophelia. Ophelia. There she is. Bit annoying. Maybe I just Fury here. If they recast, I could wash it away. That was probably the play. Opponent plays Birth of Meletis. Yes. It's plains. Attacks. Blinks my halfling. Oh, blinks Birth of Meletis. Going for the value play, huh? Blocks. Let's evoke. Should have done a long time ago. And, maybe I could mimic the halfling. It's not a terrible idea. Opponent gonna Swords to Plowshares. That's annoying. Get an untapped blue source. Turn. Well, they didn't cast into the wash away, so let's see. Burn down the house seems good here. We probably want to get a land. Hit our land drop. And then do we need Fairy Mastermind? Well, it's probably not drawing too much. Let's play this. Gonna play around 4 spike. Freeze and Borrower. Well, we have the Otherworldly Gaze to like start the Flubs train again, so let's Flubs. They're gonna flash Philia. Okay, let's counter that. Forgot that was a flash. Ranger Captain of EOS. Future card with mana value 1 or less. It's gonna be Esper Sentinel. Yep. They don't cast Esper Sentinel. Interesting, interesting. Well, Otherworldly Gaze. We'll forget about burning down the house here. I want to land into Ragavan. Good, they didn't play Esper Sentinel. Even Interrupter. Okay. Interesting. Crack this for an untapped red source. Let's go with the mountain for here. What do we draw? Mind Stone. Cool. So Grape Shot. I'm liking it. Zero mana Grape Shot just hanging out for me. That's going to be good. Bone Crusher. Huh. I'm gonna have that hanging out for me too. Have to lose the Mind Stone, sadly. Becomes Philia. Mox Amber. Princess takes flight. So Ragavan, okay. That's for Sentinel. Fantastic Grape Shot target there. Bone Crusher is only when it becomes the target of a spell does it deal the 2 damage. They didn't blink the Bone Crusher. They were that excited to get rid of Ragavan. So we can gamble. Auto pay. So let's get a Madness card, because that lets us go. Where's that red Madness card that's like 3 mana Fiery Temper? Here we go. We got the Ranger Captain. Alright, that was a turn. Opponent! They've seen enough of the Flub Storm. Attempting to flub! Let's go flub it. Ooh, Balin the Haymaker. I have a video made for this guy, but it's going to release later. Get that one to release next week. If the schedule holds. Balin going first. Are you there, Balin?
I do not have time for this. I do not
playing out the Mox Amber prematurely. We need a red mana. Asking you shall receive. We get red green, red blue. Ocelot Pride. Man. How you like that, Ocelot Pride? Ciao. This Paradox Engine should be decent. It can survive. Discard Fairy Mastermind, I guess. Looted Strand. No, Balin. One last shot at the perfect clubs. Up against Brea. Brea's going first. Seems like a keepable hand. Maybe there's like a Flubs artifact deck you can make. Somebody's gonna break Flubs. I don't think it's me. We at least had fun. Fox Amber, Polluted Delta, cracks the Polluted Delta. Skrell Defectorite. Yep. Ether Spellball. Heck of a turn. Nice. Dumping the hand over there. Mox with Kinnan is nice. Let's get the Surveil land. Mind Stone. Well, that will be good with Paradox Engine. We'll keep that. Faster. Spellbomb can return a creature. Fiddlebender. What's up to some shenanigans? I like how everything is pausing here. Gonna spellbomb the Kinnan back. They certainly are. Okay. Well, the thing is, I can cast the Kinnan. Okay. They're going to upgrade Skrelv into what? Signet. Brea. Pop-pops. Let's go get what? More red-blue? And I guess we can't gamble. Oh no. We can gamble. Let's go find Storm's Wrath. We lost Paradox Engine. Probably the one we least wanted to lose. Maybe we should have done Brotherhoods, and because that destroys lots of artifacts. They're going to change the Signet into 3 mana rock. Immolation Aegis. Ouch. Well, I can still Storm's Wrath. A big hit here, huh? They could very well have a counterspell. Do they? They counter it. They just bounce the Fiddlebender, okay. Can sack the Thopters if they like. Nug me for 3. Put him down for 1 turn. Oh, good. Okay. Let's see. Don't appear to have any blue. Get Oswald out of here. Get your Oswald out of here. Until your next end step. Oh. Until your next turn. I probably shouldn't have played a land then. That's a punt.
From the end zone, he punts it. Oh my goodness, this could be the longest punt in Super Bowl history.
I don't think I've been that excited for a punt. What a punt.
We do this, we turn on the Mox Amber. Oh no, that's not legendary. Let's Inti first. Inti turn on the Mox Amber. Can Snapcaster back something, I guess the Storm's Wrath at some point? Please cast Questing Druid at that point. Well, it's the old adventure hand. Teferi, Time Ravel Renew.
Let's slow this down.
Annoying. Enigma Jewel. Hits me for 3. Or 9. It's getting dicey. It's getting dicey out here. In the Whole Foods parking lot. Actually, if we do that... Can we have enough red? Yeah. 8.
Just let me know if you're up for round 2.
The E just sticks around, unfortunately. Brea, what do you say? Let's do again. We're gonna have to activate abilities. Landlord Navigator. Well, how about we burn down the house? Yeah. Can still throw some artifacts at our face. Race should be quite expensive, though. All getting into position for flubs. There's 8 mana now. Does Enigma Jewel count? Can you pay commander tax with it? I don't think so, right? Not an ability. Dryad of the Elysian Groves. Vinti. And question period, why not? Get lost, they say. Indeed. Psy, Master Thopterist, that's a good card. We basically have to win next turn. We're at 5 life. See if we can go off here. We're looking at a counter spell. Secret of the Key. Yeah, that's fine order. Back to the hand with ye. I think, I mean, yeah, we can play that. Alright, maybe we should have tapped it differently. What do we need? We're going to need lots of blue at some point. I'll hit a land. Okay. Hit you for 6. But then, can they play? I guess they can't play Brea and hit our face for 3. We're flubsing it. We're flubsing off. Whether we win or lose, we flubsed it. We did our flub storm. It was glorious. Solitude. Okay. Well, you don't realize you actually helped us out there in some sense. They hard cast Solitude? Let's... What do I want to do? Uro? Because if I have to discard that, that's okay. I guess I can't use Mox Amber until I just hardcast Uro. What do we not care about? Creatures, artifacts, lands. Tetria Trial onto the battlefield, into Xenos. How can we crack this map? Oh, we have one green. There. This Placer Kitten. That would be interesting. Hey, we're at 11. They're at 5. Flubs. Flubsy baby. All it took was 3 board wipes. Okay, now I'm kind of in trouble. Boom. This could help us with mana. So now we want to get Flubs down, right? Bounce. Token. Blink. Mox Amber. Land drop. Naming bird. Sure. Timeless Witness. Can't cast that. I could cast Bone Crusher. Have to discard this. This will try to make the Triad big enough to survive a tangle. Otawara. If I play that, then I have to discard. Maybe that's okay. We can Brazen Barrower. Attack, attack. Draw land. Ooh. Is Underworld Breach my key? I think it is. I can just bounce their whole team next turn. Breach bounce. Breach bounce, Bob's your uncle. Opponent. Still playing it out over here. They're gonna craft the Enigma Jewel? They are. Turn into it. The next turn you may cast.
I'll protect you.
Oh my goodness. It does everything. What does this just do? Choose a color. Oh my goodness, it just has like every ability. Okay. Cool. Displace the Moxander. Mind Stone. Discard Blast Pool Mimic, maybe? Maybe not. Maybe we want a flyer. Discard Lotus Cobra. Alright, so now let's just start Fading Hope everything. Oh, we gotta, how many we gotta do? Exile 3 cards for each Fading Hope. That's not gonna... Blank the Mox Amber. Chmiel. Good card. Good card. Scoops it up! Flubs win! Flubs win! Okay. How did Flubs do? Well, we actually had a 45% win rate, which is not what expected with the second version of the deck. The original version of the deck was 1 and 3. So total versions, you know, 40% win rate. But on the play, actually worse than on the draw, which is actually good to see, I guess. So you can see some of the changes I made to the deck at the very end. I think still a lot of things we could do. I don't know if Offer You Can't Refuse is super useful. I guess you could counter your own spell with the discard effect on the stack or something. Stuff like that. But I like the adventure cards quite a bit. Being able to restart the Flubs thing is really, really useful. Weather the Storm is a lot of fun. Anything Storm, Grape Shot was fun. I don't know about Inti. I don't know about these finales. Wayward Swordtooth. I don't know. The like play an additional land stuff if we need as much as we have rather than just more interaction. I think maybe a couple more lands and some more interaction. The board wipes were kind of key just for getting the other opponent down to just less of a threat, and then we can try and get Flubs going once they played out other cards in hand. Crucible of Worlds didn't seem super necessary. Kind of a fun card though. So that's my assessment. I hope you enjoyed the Flubs. It's a long video. If you watch this far, do a thumbs up Flubs. Hashtag thumbs up Flubs in the comments. Thanks to everyone who subscribes and helps me fight the good fight against the evil YouTube algorithm. Appreciate you all. Now watch some other videos because clearly you haven't gotten enough Magic yet. So check out some other Brawl videos. They're lots of fun. Stick around. I think next week for the some more Brawl coming at you. This is Manadad reminding you Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios.